doing, Doctor? Upstairs.
All packed. Thanks anyway, Will.
Tough you getting bombs. I had you pegged for 1 to make the grade.
Those are the breaks.
When you taking on?
As soon as Dr. Chumley gets back.
You got the report back yet from that sergeant at Peace Action Bureau?
Not yet. I just talked to downtown dispensary. They haven't seen him.
It's beginning to smell awfully funny to me. 4 hours been gone, not a word from him. Well, Doctor, I probably won't see you again. I just want to wish you luck, and I'm sorry you got kicked in the ass ring.
Thanks, Wilson. Good luck to you, too.
Look, Kelly, let me know when you hear from the desk sergeant. If he's not back soon, I'm going to have to go out looking for him. He should know better to go after a psycho without me.
I'd like to go help look for the doctor, too, Wilson.
That's swell, you doctor. After he give you the brush?
I have no resentment against Dr. Chumley. He was right and I was wrong. He's the biggest man in his field. It's my loss not to be able to work with him.
You're not so small yourself, Doctor.
Thanks, Wilson.
Don't mention it.
Dr. Sanderson?
Yes?
Well, Doctor, I'd just like to say that I'm sorry to see you leave. And, well, I hope you have good luck.
You sure you can spare those good wishes?
Well, on second thought, I guess I can't. Forget it.
Miss Kelly?
Yes, Doctor?
This is nothing. Just a little advice. I'd be a little more careful with also about the kind of company I kept.
I beg your pardon?
I saw you last Saturday night, dancing with that drip down the ocean at Frontier Hotel.
Well, I didn't notice you.
I'd be a little careful. He looked to me like a schizophrenic all the way across the floor.
You shouldn't give him a second thought, Dr. Sanderson. He was my date, not yours.
That was his mentality. The rest of them, well.
Oh, but she was beautiful.
Who?
That girl you were with.
I thought you didn't notice.
How could I not? You only bumped into us twice.
Not that it makes any difference to you, but she's a charming young lady. She has a sweet kind of disposition, and she knows how to look after herself.
Too bad she couldn't rate a better date for a Saturday night.
And she has an excellent mind.
Why doesn't she use it then?
Oh, I don't suppose you're to be censored for that flippant hard shell you have. Probably compensating for something.
I am not. And don't use any of that psychiatry on me.
If I could try something on you, just once, just to see if you melt under any circumstances, I'd tell them.
Well, you'll never know.
Because you're interested in case history, that's all. I'd like to see where you get that inflated ego.
Well, you aren't the meanest. Inflated ego, case history.
Where are you going? Let's finish it.
Oh, leave me alone.
Laughing.
Chumley's rest? Yes, Sergeant. No accident report in the suburbs or in town? Well, look, Sergeant, maybe we better... Oh, never mind. Mr. Dowd?
Good evening, my dear. These are for you.
Well, why, thank you.
I just picked them outside, so they're quite fresh.
Did you happen to see Dr. Chumley anywhere?
I know. My, those colors are lovely history here.
Well, why, thank you. Burnt orange is such a trying color.
It would improve any color, my dear. Have you seen Dr. Sanderson?
No, I think he's in his office right now.
Thank you.
No, there you are.
Hello, Doctor. I have a cab waiting outside. Miss Kelly can get away right now.
Where's Dr. Chumley?
I don't know. Is he coming with us? That's nice.
I don't know, Doctor.
I'm sorry I was a few seconds late, but I thought Miss Kelly here should have some flowers. But after what happened out here this afternoon, the flowers really should be from you, Doctor. As pretty girls pass you by, you will often remember the generous girls of your youth. Shall we go now?
Just a moment, Dal. The situation has changed since we first met this afternoon. I urge you to have no resentments. Dr. Chumley is your friend. He only wants to help you.
And I wish to help him too, Doctor.
If you'll begin by taking a cooperative attitude, that's half the battle. We'll have to face reality now. Sooner or later.
Doctor, I've wrestled with reality for 40 years, and I'm proud to say that I finally won out over it. Now, won't you and Miss Kelly come down to Charlie's place with me for a drink? Here you are. Upstairs, buddy. We're going upstairs. Is the doctor okay? There must be some mistake. Dr. Sanderson and Miss Kelly were just going out for a drink with me. I would mind if you came along, Mr. Wilson. Think you have a wonderful floor show? Yeah, well, wait till you see the floor show we've got. Upstairs.
Just a minute, Wilson. Do you know where Dr. Chumley went tonight now?
As I said before, he did not confide his plans in me. You mean the doctor ain't showed up yet?
Not yet.
Well, where is he?
That's what we're trying to find out.
Mr. Dowd walked in here by himself.
We did, eh? Listen, you talk faster, I'm working you over. Mr. Wilson, I really wish you wouldn't do such a thing, and I wish you wouldn't even mention such a thing in the presence of a beautiful young lady like Miss Kelly.
Mr. Dowd, Dr. Chumley went into town to pick you up. That was over 4 hours ago.
My, where's the evening gone to? Listen to that. Smart, eh?
Mr. Dowd, did you see Dr. Chumley tonight?
Charlie's place. It's a cozy spot. Let's all go there and now talk it over the talk.
We're going no place. Now I'm asking you a question. If you don't button your lip and give me some straight answers, I'm going to beat it out of you.
What you suggest is impossible.
What's that?
You suggest that I button my lip and give you some straight answers. It can't be done.
Just a minute, Wilson. Let me answer this.
Well, handle it then. Just find out where the doctor is.
Mr. Dowd, you see that Dr. Chumley did come into Charlie's place?
Yes, he did, and I was very glad to see him. When he asked for me, the proprietor casually brought him over. We exchanged the conventional greetings. I said, "How do you do, Dr. Chumley?" And he said, "How do you do, Mr. Dowd?" I believe we said that at least once.
Go on.
I'm trying to be factual, Doctor. I then introduced him to Harvey.
To who?
Harvey, a white rabbit, 6 feet tall.
6 feet.
6'1½".
All right, fool around from the doctor probably laying in a ditch bleeding to death.
Those were his plans that evening. He did not tell me.
Go on now.
Well, I was seated on the outside of the booth, like this. Harvey was seated on the inside by me, and Dr. Chumley was seated directly across from him, so that he could get a good look at me.
Well, let's spend all night on the seating arrangements.
I really am trying to be factual. Anyway, I decided that maybe we should order a drink. Harvey suggested that he wanted a drink, and knowing that he did not like to drink alone, I suggested that we join him.
Go on.
We joined him.
Okay.
We joined him again.
Then what?
We kept right on joining him.
Oh, skip all the joining, will you?
You're asking me to skip a very large portion of the evening.
Tell us what happened to the doctor. Come on. Please.
Well, Dr. Chumley and Harvey got into a conversation. Quietly at first. Then Dr. Chumley raised his voice.
Yeah? Why?
Well, Harvey thought that Dr. Chumley should take a little bigger part in the financial responsibility of the joint. But Dr. Chumley didn't seem going to do this.
I can believe that part of it.
Let him talk. See how far he'll go. This guy's got guts.
I agreed to take the whole thing because I didn't want any arguments. The proprietor down there is a fine man with a great sense of life. Then the other matter came up.
Cut the damn double talk and get on with it.
Mr. Wilson, I really wish you wouldn't use such language in the presence of Miss Kelly.
We're sorry, Mr. Dowd. You're right. You say the other matter came up?
Why, yes, there was a blonde woman, a Mrs. Smethfield, and her escort. They were seated in the booth directly across from us. Dr. Chumley got up and went over there, explaining to her that they had once met in Chicago. Anyway, her escort escorted Dr. Chumley back to our booth. We tried to explain to Dr. Chumley that he should stay and not mess in anybody else's affairs. But does he have any?
Does he have any what?
Does he have any affairs?
Oh, how am I supposed to know?
Please hurry, Mr. Dowd. We're all so worried.
Well, Dr. Chumley then suggested that we go down to Blondie's Chicken Inn. But Harvey wanted to go down to Eddie's bar. While they were arguing, I went and ordered another drink. But when I came back, they were gone.
Where did they go? I mean, where did the doctor go?
I don't know. I had a date out here with Dr. Sanderson and Miss Kelly. And I was hoping that maybe later we might meet up with them and make a party out of it.
All right, you satisfied? You got his story? You're lying and we know it.
I never lie, Mr. Wilson.
You've done something with the doctor, and I'm going to find out what it is.
Don't touch him, Wilson.
Maybe he isn't lying, Wilson.
That's all this guy is a bunch of lies. You two don't believe the story about him sitting there, Dr. Chumley sitting there talking to the big white rabbit, do you?
Well, maybe Dr. Chumley did go over to Charlie's place.
And saw a big white rabbit, I suppose.
And why not? Harvey was there. At first, Dr. Chumley couldn't get used to Harvey. But that got a little easier as the evening wore on. As the evening wore on. Gosh, that's a beautiful expression. With your permission, I'll say it again. The evening wore on.
And with your permission, I'm going to knock your teeth down your throat.
Mr. Wilson, don't you have some old friends you can go and play with?
The nerve of this guy. He couldn't come out here with an ordinary case of DD. No, he had to come out here with a 6-foot rabbit.
Stimulating is all this is. I really must be going.
Charlie's place? Is Dr. Chumley there? He was there earlier this evening with Mr. Dowd. Well, don't bite my head off. My, that man was mean. He said Mr. Dowd was welcome anytime, but his friend wasn't.
Yes, that's Mr. McNulty, the bartender. He cares quite a deal for me. Now let's all go down to Charlie's place for a drink.
Wait a minute.
Mr. Dowd, Dowd, poor Mrs. Chumley is so worried. There must be something wrong with Dr. Chumley. Now, can you try to remember something at all to help her, please?
For you, my dear, I would do anything. I would almost be willing to live my life over again. Almost. But I have told it all.
Are you sure?
Quite sure. But ask me again, won't you? I love that one tone in your voice just then.
So right.
Oh, nuts.
What?
Nuts.
Oh, I really must be going. I have quite a few things to do.
Mr. Dowd, what is it exactly you do?
Well, Harvey and I sit in bars, have a few drinks, and play the jukebox. Soon all the other faces in the bar turn towards Mark. They are saying, "We don't know your name, mister. You're a lovely fellow." Harvey and I warm ourselves in all of these golden moments. We have introduced strangers. Soon we have friends. They come over to us. They sit with us. They talk with us. They tell us about all the terrible things they have done and all the wonderful things they will do. Because no one ever brings anything small into a bar. And then I introduce them to Harvey. And he's bigger and grander than anything they have ever met before. When these people leave, they leave impressed. These people seldom return, but that's envy, my dear. There's a little bit of envy in each of us. It's too bad, isn't it?
Mr. Dowd, how did you happen to call him Harvey?
Harvey is his name.
How do you know that?
That's a very interesting little story, Doctor. One day I was walking down Fairfax Street, between 18th and 19th. You know that street, Doctor?
Yes.
Anyway, I was helping Ed Hickey into a taxi because he had been mixing his ride with his gin, and I felt he needed a little convey. Anyway, as I continued on, I was walking down the street, and suddenly I heard a voice say, "Good evening, Mr. Dowd." I turned, and there was this great white rabbit leaning against the lamppost. Now I thought nothing of this, because after you've lived in the town and lived in this one, you get used to the fact that everybody knows your name. So naturally I went over and talked to him, and he said, "Ed Hickey's a little stiff this evening, or am I mistaken?" And of course he was not mistaken. I do think the world know that, but he was stiff. We talked a little while longer, and then I said, "You know, you have the advantage of me. You know my name, but I do not know yours." And he said, "Well, what name do you like?" And I didn't even have to think 1 minute. Harvey has always been my favorite name, so I said Harvey. And this is the interesting part of the whole thing. He said, "What a coincidence. My name happens to be Harvey."
Mr. Dowd, what is your father's name?
John Frederick.
Mr. Dowd, when you were a child, you had a playmate, didn't you? Someone you spent many happy, carefree hours with?
Why, yes, Doctor. Didn't you?
What was his name?
Vern McKellar. Did you know the McKellarys, Doctor?
No.
They were wonderful people. There were a lot of them, and they circulated.
Think carefully, Mr. Dowd. Wasn't there someone, somewhere, someplace, who you knew by the name of Harvey? Think carefully now.
Why, no. Maybe that's why I've always had such high hopes for it.
Come on, Wilson. Help me take Mr. Dowd upstairs then.
I'm taking him nowhere. You make this your show. Let him sit here forgetting all about Dr. Chumley. All right, it's your show. You run it.
Come on, Dowd. Come on, Dowd.
I really can't talk for long, Armin. I really must be going. I promised Harvey I'd take him to the floor show.
Oh, boy. Dr. Chumley, are you all right?
All right. Of course I'm all right. Wilson, lock that door. I'm being followed.
Who's following you, Doctor?
None of your business.
How'd you get out there, Doctor? I just saw you going there.
I went out through my window. Wilson, don't leave me.
No, Doctor.
Get that man Dowd out of here.
Yes, Doctor.
No, don't leave me.
But you just said,
Don't be on the telephone.
don't Get that man down his clothes and get him down here right away.
Don't leave me.
Just a minute, Doc. Judge Gaffney.
I want to see Dr. Trump.
Hiya, Myrtle.
This thing is serious.
It certainly is.
More serious than you suspect. Where can we go to talk?
Not in there.
The doctor doesn't want anyone in his office.
No, sir.
Sit down, Dr. Trump. Sit down, Myrtle, man.
Wilson, don't go. Aren't you weak?
Dr. Trump, here are my notes. The facts. Can anybody hear me?
Yes, we can all hear you. Is that good?
Now, has it ever occurred to you that there might actually be something like this rabbit, Harvey?
Of course there isn't. And anyone who thinks so is crazy. Well, don't look at me like that. There's nothing funny about me. I'm like my father's family. They're all dead.
Now then, my client, the plaintiff, Mrs. May Louise Simmons, under oath, swears that on the morning of November 2nd, in her kitchen, upon hearing her name called, turned and saw this great white rabbit, Harvey. He was staring at her. Resenting the intrusion, the plaintiff made certain remarks and drove the creature from the room. He went.
What did she say to me?
She was emphatic. The remarks are not important.
I want to know what she said to get this creature out of her sanitarium. I mean her home.
I hate to have you tell him, Judge. It isn't a bit like Mother.
Yeah, quit stalling. Just have it.
He looked him in the eye, and in the heat of anger, exclaimed, "To hell with you."
To hell with you. You left?
He left, but that's beside the point. The point is it perjury, or is it something we can cope with? I ask your opinion.
Ruthie, I've been looking over for you.
Dr. Sanderson, disregard what I said this afternoon. You're a very astute young man, and I want you on my staff.
Oh, Lyman, did you hear?
Oh, baby.
You've just got to keep Uncle Elwood out here, Doctor.
No! I want the sanitarium the way it was before that man came out here.
I know what you mean.
You do?
Of course, it certainly gets on everyone's nerves the way Uncle Elwood knows what's going to happen before it happens. Take this morning, for instance. He told us that Harvey had told him that Mrs. McGillany's Aunt Rose would drop in on her unexpectedly.
And did she?
Did she what?
Melody's Aunt Rose. Did she drop in? Miss Harvey said she would.
Oh, of course, those things always happen the way Uncle Elwood say they will. But what of it? What do we care about the McGillanys?
See, this sort of thing happens often.
Of course, and isn't it silly? Uncle Elwood says that Harvey tells him everything. Harvey knows everything. How can he when there's no such thing as Harvey?
Fly specks. I've been spending my life among fly specks by miracles I'm reading on lampposts 18th and Fairfax.
Oh, good. Nobody here but people. Oh, Mother, you promised you would come out here.
Well, good evening. Now, Myrtle May, I brought you your Uncle Elwood's back. Now, why are you all just standing here? I thought you'd be committing him.
Sit down there, girl.
Oh, I will not sit there.
How about you and me stepping out Saturday night, Myrtle?
Oh, sir, Myrtle May, come over here. Sorry. So, settled?
It will be.
Doctor, may I give an opinion?
Yes, do, by all means.
His opinion, Omar, he's the doctor I told you about. The ox.
It's my opinion that Elwood P. Dow is suffering from third-degree hallucination, while the other party involved is suffering from auto-suggestion. I recommend shock program number 977 for him and bed rest at home for him.
You do?
That's my diagnosis, doctor. Your brother will not see the rabbit anymore after the injection. We've used it in hundreds of psychopathic cases like this.
Don't you call my brother a psychopathic case. There's never been anything like that in my family. Well, if you didn't think Uncle Elwood was a psychopathic case, why didn't you bring him out here? Where else could I take him? I couldn't take him to jail, could I? Besides, this thing is not your uncle's fault.
Stop putting your oar in. Throw it out. If this formula brings people back to reality, give it to them. That's where we want it.
I'm not sure it would work in a case of this kind, Doctor.
It always has.
Harvey always follows Elwood home.
He does?
Yes, but if you give him this formula, he won't see Harvey. So then he won't let him in. But when he comes to the the door. I'll be there to deal with it. Won't you stop talking about Harvey as if there was such a thing? Oh, Myrtle May, you've got a lot to learn, and I hope you never learn it.
Here he comes.
Oh, good evening, everybody.
Good evening, Elwood. I brought you a bathroom.
Thank you, Maynard.
Well, Chumley, what do we do? We've got to do something.
Oh, yes, we must. I should say so.
Yes, that's imperative. Well, while you're all making up your minds, why don't we all go down to Charlie's place for a drink?
No, Elwood, you're going to stay here.
Yes, Uncle Elwood.
Stay here, son.
I wish to leave. You want me to stay. An element of conflict in any discussion is a good thing. It means that everybody is taking part and no one is left out. I like that. Say, how did you get along with Harvey, Doctor?
Shh. We're waiting for your answer, Doctor.
What?
What is your decision?
There must be a woman with this man. Can you please all step into the other room? I'll have my diagnosis in a moment.
You hurry, Doctor.
I will.
Elwood, you stay here.